What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Hope all you're having a great day so far today. Hope you all had a great Thanksgiving holiday. Um, Getting into this episode of GH, listen, I am so happy that Trina and Spencer have made up and they are basking in the afterglow of some good love making. I'm glad that Spencer finally sees that Esme moving out is not totally a bad thing. It's good for everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's good for everybody involved. And I really hope that he doesn't do anything else stupid to mess up his relationship with Trina because I don't know how many more chances she gonna give him. I'm just saying, it's only but so many, chances you can give a person. So he better hope that that was the last little screw up that he was gonna do. Um. So anyway, Porsha is so annoying. It's like, get over yourself, lady. Your daughter is grown. I understand you do not like the choice of guy that she chose to date, but that again, it's her choice. She's a young adult. She's old enough to make up her own mind. She knows what she wants. Deal with it. You know what I'm saying? I respect the fact that, Porsha is, being honest, being true to herself, that she don't really think Spencer's, good enough for her daughter or whatever, but that's not her choice. It's not her call. So for her to sit there and, think, oh, I'm guessing it's the last I've seen of Spencer, guess again. Guess again, ma'am, because he popped up in your home. So guess again. I love the little fake niceties that they were giving each other when Porsha and Spencer greeted each other. Oh, hey, Dr. Robinson. Happy Thanksgiving. How are you? Like, I like those little fake shit that they was doing with each other because they was trying to be cordial, for the sake of the holiday and the sake of Trina. They was trying to be nice to each other or whatever. But that shit was fake. They ain't mean it. And I love when they was sitting down at the dinner table and stuff, how when Spencer was making that plate, Porsha thought that, her and Marshall was reaching out for the plate or whatever. Porsha really thought Spencer was going to give her that plate. Spencer said, oops, skip you. And he gave that right to Trina. He said, nope, my queen get the first plate. I know that shit, right? Go off, Spencer. Um, I loved it. I loved every second of it. He cracked little Porsha face with that move. Like, Porsha really need to back the hell off. Like, just back up, lady. But I'm glad that the Ashfords got to spend a Thanksgiving meal together. Have a little turkey together and stuff like that. But my thing is, where the hell is Taggart? No mention of him. No nothing. Like, is he in a back alley somewhere, just dying of alcohol poisoning or something? Like, what is going on? The last time I think I remember seeing him was after a conversation he had with Trina at Kelly's. I think that was the last time we seen the man. And he ain't been mentioned since. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And also, he was offered the commissioner position, as commissioner of the PCPD. No word on that either. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, where's the, continuity at? Like, it's been, what, 2 months since we seen him? 2, 3 months? No word? That's very weird. It's like, what the hell? Probably longer than that. Um, since we seen him. I'm like, well, damn, Trina don't really talk about him that much no more, if at all. I'm like, he just dropped off the face of the damn earth. Like, are we sure the man's still breathing? Like, I'm just saying, somebody don't want to go check on him and call him and say, happy Thanksgiving. How are you? Nothing. Okay. Uh, just weird. But yeah, I'm glad, also Curtis got something to focus on. He focused on who tried to shoot him. I don't blame him, because that would be my focus right now too, because I ain't about to sit up in no wheelchair and not know who the bitch was that pulled the trigger. I want to know who did this. I'm glad he got something good to focus on. Um, Moving on from that, Michael. Michael is not doing a very good job of hiding his disdain for Nina, like, at all. Even around Wiley, he does not hide it. But let me say this about Michael. Let me say this, because yeah, I can't stand Michael. I really can't. But I do like the fact that he's not being fake or phony when it comes to Nina. Like, his disdain for her has been um consistent. He doesn't try to hide it. You know what I mean? Like, he can't. Like, my thing is, y'all know I don't really care for Michael, but he is me and I am him in that situation when it comes to people. If I don't like you and I don't fuck with you, I ain't gonna pretend that I like you. That's where I agree with him on that. Cause he do not pretend like he like Nina. I respect it. Listen, let me tell you something. I ain't mad that he does not like Nina. I don't care. Like, if you don't like Nina, that's your business. He got every right to not like her. You know, that's your prerogative if you don't like somebody. Lord knows Nina has given him plenty of reason not to like her. But the issue I have is the constant temper tantrums that he keep throwing. Oh, it's a manipulation. Everything she does is a manipulation. Her giving the grandkids a gift basket or whatever, I don't believe is manipulative on her part. That's just showing her grandkids, like, I'm thinking about you on this beautiful holiday because I can't eat with you. You know, we can't sit down like a family and have a dinner. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see anything manipulative about that. But I do agree with the attitude part. It's like, again, if I don't like you, I'm not going to pretend like I like you. My whole thing is, though, like I said, the temper tantrums that he throws need to stop. The threats that he keeps throwing Nina's way needs to stop. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't her intention to come to the mansion. At the end of the day, your family tried the traditional Thanksgiving. It didn't work. She was just bringing food. That's all she was doing. She wasn't sitting down trying to have a meal with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So for him to sit there and say, oh, this wasn't a part of our deal. Like she said, she can't control fate. You know, fate brought her to the mansion or whatever to bring food. Oh, well, find a way to control it. Sir, go sit down somewhere if I knock your head. Go sit down. This is where he gets on my nerves. And I don't like the fact that you sitting here trying to threaten her and stuff like that. Like she should be afraid of your little ass. Because I'm sorry, when I see Michael, there's nothing about Michael that would make me quiver with fear. There's nothing about him that would make me fearful. Like, bitch, what can you do to me? I will pluck your little ass. What can you do with me? You still got Similac on your breath, sir. What can you do for me? You can't touch me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm ready for Nina to just turn the tables on his little ass. Like, dude, you still wet behind the ear. Okay? You still got Carly's titty milk on your breath. Like, are we serious? What can you do to me? I'm supposed to be afraid of your ass? Boy, please. I done went up against German shepherds with long teeth and still wasn't afraid. What makes you think I'm scared of your ass? Bye. Michael done lost his ever-loving mind. But yeah, I'm ready for her to turn the tables on him because all these little threats that he keeps sending out, I'm like, sir, if you're going to keep threatening her and keep, throwing temper tantrums, you might as well just go ahead and tell Willow, Sonny, and Carly what happened with the SEC situation. You might as well just tell them at this point because I'm tired of the bitching that he does. Oh, I feel like she's manipulative. Michael, just tell. You might as well just snitch. And my thing with Nina is she might as well snitch on herself at this point because the enemies and the lies are just piling up. Okay, too many people know the SEC secret at this point. I believe even Ava know about that shit. So it's like, she might as well just tell the damn truth. Because even Ned was kind of playing around with her. He was like, oh, I remember you. You remember me? I was like, Nina, you might as well snitch on yourself at this point. Because now that Ned knows, he could drop the hammer on you at any time. Michael could drop the hammer on you at any time. Ava, sitting over at Carly's house right now, drinking a dry martini, could snitch on you with her drunk ass. All she needs is about 4 more of them bitches and the lips is flying. You know, the lips will be flapping. You know how people get when they get juiced, especially around holiday time. And she got a martini in her hand already. Ma'am, snitch on yourself. I'm just saying, like, you might as well tell on your damn self at this point. Too many people know your tea. Like, they know too much. Snitch. Just go to Sonny and Carly and them. You know what I would do? I ain't even gonna hold you. I would get on that phone. Doop, doop, doop. I'll just send out a little group text. Tell everybody meet me over here at the house, wherever house or the hotel, wherever you want to meet. We need to have a meeting. And I would just lay it all out. Because at this point, the secret is bound to come out. And now she got Anna on her ass about the Charlotte situation. And you know what? I will say this. Because I'm pretty sure some people probably going to come in my comments and bring it up. But I'm going to say it anyway. Yes. Is Anna a hypocrite for confronting Nina about getting rid of evidence? Yeah, she's a hypocrite. She is, especially after everything Anna did for Peter when she thought she was his mother. I will never forget that line Peter gave Anna. What did he say to her? I believe it was something like, "You're just a bitch who gave birth to me." I would never forget that. I was like, oh. Whoever was writing that little dialogue that day felt a little spicy. So like, oh, that shit sticks in my craw. That man said, "You ain't nothing but the bitch who gave birth." I said, oh. Sound like somebody with some mommy issues on the writing team that day. I'm just saying. But yeah, Anna's definitely a hypocrite. She is. But I'm going to say this. Anna's not the only one. Everybody in Port Charles is a hypocrite. Everybody in the soap genre is a hypocrite. We as fans sometimes can be hypocrites. So, I can be too. I'm being real. Oh, I'm being very real. We are. Even in our real lives, we can be hypocritical on things. I can be, but I don't give a fuck. Neither should you. We live in a hypocritical society. Who cares? I don't blame Anna for confronting Nina about getting rid of that video. I don't blame her because Anna got a right to be mad. It's not about destroying evidence because clearly Anna wasn't going to use the tape to turn Charlotte in. She wasn't going to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's the simple fact that her and Valentine sat there, watched that video, saw what this little girl did, and they did not bring it to Anna. Never mind giving it to the cops. That's not important. It's about giving it to Anna because that video is a part of the reason why this little girl got shot. Not only is Charlotte going to be traumatized by being shot, Anna's going to be forever traumatized and changed for being the one who shot her. That is something they both are going to have to live with for the rest of their damn lives. And that could have been avoided if A, Valentine would have said something, and B, if Valentine didn't say something, Nina should have said something and brought her the video. Oh, I was just doing a favor for a friend. Fuck that. That's not a good excuse. That's not a good excuse. And Anna shot back. She was like, "Oh, you think Sonny's gonna see that as a favor? You think he's gonna take it that way? Would Sonny be cool with that?" I said, "Ooh." And Nina want to keep sitting here playing dumb. See, that's what I'm talking about. So many people know about Nina's lies and games, and Sonny is just oblivious to the shit. Like, but he picked up on the whole Nina Anna situation. Like, he picked up on some friction between them. And of course, Nina want to downplay it. No, it was just about the whole Charlotte Valentine situation. Let's just celebrate Thanksgiving as, this is our first Thanksgiving as a married couple. Fuck that. Fuck that. Okay? The lies are just piling on because you want to know the problem? Nina is continuing to lie. She's piling more lies to cover the first lie she told. If you don't feel like you did anything wrong, why are you not telling your husband what the hell is going on? Because it's going to be worse when it comes out from somebody else. That's the problem, and that's what some people obviously don't understand. It's like, if you would have just told the damn truth from the get-go, it would have minimized the damage. You know what I'm saying? It would have minimized the aftermath of it, the after effect. But if he got to hear it from somebody else, that's the fucking problem. Especially months after the fact. Oh, you asking for some trouble. You know what I'm saying? Like, you asking for it. Just be honest. Like, damn, tell your man for somebody else tell him. Because we all know how Sonny can be. Barware gets to flying. Profanity comes out the mouth. We know how it is. I love that little scene though with Anna, with Robert and all them, Diane and the stuff sitting down with little Emma. Little Emma was grilling Robert. She said, "So how long y'all been together?" That man started to choke. I'm like, "Robert, put your hands up. Put your hands up and pat your back and stuff like that. You all choking and shit. All the girl did was ask you a question. What you choking for?" Robert kills me. I'm like, "Sir, it is not that serious. She just asked a simple question. Okay? Like, what are you, a commitment? Like, what are you, commitment phobe or something? Like, what's your problem?" All she did was ask a basic question. What the hell? I love that scene. I'm glad that they all got to sit down and have a meal together. So moving on from that, I was surprised that Jocelyn and Carly invited Ava for, Thanksgiving dinner. Even Sonny was kind of, surprised by it. He was taken aback by it. I still would never get used to Sonny having to ring the doorbell or knock at his own home. Or let me correct myself, what used to be his home. It still don't sit right with me that he had to give up that house. It really don't, especially the amount of money he paid for the damn thing. I remember he paid more than the asking price of that house because he didn't want Rick to get that house. Like, he paid a lot for that house. And not only that, he paid a lot of money to renovate the bitch. And Carly ended up getting it. See, this is why I would never want to get married, because divorce is a bitch, okay? This is what divorce gets you. You sit here and spend all this money on a lavish home, renovating it, and your wife or your husband end up getting the shit. Ain't that a mother? Ain't that about a bitch? All that money and your spouse ended up getting it. I would have fought for my home. Fuck that. I would have fought tooth and nail for that house. Like, nope, that's on principle. You ain't getting this house. I understand Sonny got money. He don't care. But it's like, no, it's the principle of the situation. Because no, ma'am, I paid too much. Nope. Return to sender. I would write you a check for the value of the house if that'll suit you. But you're not getting my house. I wouldn't even write you a check for that. I'll write you a check, cool little $1 million, $2 million to get your dusty behind on your way. And that's about it. But yeah, I'm glad that Jocelyn was like, it was her idea or whatever. I said, oh, cool. Okay, y'all being grown about this. Okay, y'all being mature. Good for you. I'm happy. I kind of felt bad for Ava though, because here she is got to watch Drew and, Carly nuzzle each other and stuff. And she just by herself, all dateless, like basically she's the sequel to Sleepless in Seattle. She's dateless in Port Charles, basically. I'm just like, Ava, we got to get you a man. We got to do something about this. Because that sucks, Or you got to nuzzle as your dry martini. That's no good. So anyway, moving on from that. Well, before I move on from that, I want to know who's going to buy Windermere. Like, what's going to happen with that? You know what I mean? I'm still curious. Like, who's this buyer? Are we going to get to know who the buyer is? Or is this just one of them off-screen little things until a Cassadine swoops in and take the mansion, I guess? But yeah, moving on from that. I can respect Gloria and Lois for wanting to give the Quartermaines a traditional Thanksgiving. But come on now. They should have known that was going to blow up. Now the food is ruined. Now y'all got to go for pizza. Luckily, though, the Metro Court got their pizza ovens working and stuff and was able to get them some pizza and some sides and whatnot, because their regular pizza place was all closed down for renovation. So I said, oh, y'all screwed. But Nina came in clutch, got them some grub. Gloria done got into it with the Russian mob. I said, oh, ma'am, you don't want to play with the mob. I'm glad Yuri, overheard their conversation and was able to help and whatnot. Intervene and let them know, like, listen, I can help you with these people. Because they thought, oh, no, you're a nice looking boy. See, because Lois and Gloria don't know him. That's why. They don't know that Yuri is about that life. Okay? Yuri is about that gangster lifestyle. And Yuri he said, I know I look like a nice boy. He said, I know I look like a nice man, but I'm not a nice man when I don't have to be. I said, I know that's right, Yuri. Yuri basically told him, I put in work. I got you. I'ma handle the mob. Trust. They not gonna bother you no more, Miss Gloria. Cause I cannot believe the mob was messing with her basically over some bingo game. Cause she done got into it with one of the mafioso's wives or whatever over some bingo or whatever. I'm like, oh, Granny's going wild at the bingo, I guess. All this over some bingo and y'all shouting at each other, cussing each other out in Russian and English. Okay. Oh, I guess I'll stay out the bingo halls when I get old. Cause y'all get brolic at bingo when y'all get a certain age. I'm like, okay. Don't want to mess with the mob at bingo nights. I'm glad that the Quartermaines, enjoy some of their, regular traditions and stuff like the singing and whatnot. I thought that was pretty cool. But I'm like, we don't have our normal Quartermaine fam here. Like, Monica's not here. She at a conference. Tracy's in Europe. You know what I mean? It's like Alan dead, Edward dead, Lila dead, Emily dead, Jason presumed dead. I don't see none of the grandkids. I don't see Jake or nobody. Danny not there. AJ dead. I'm like, well, damn. Sky, she wherever around the world, probably still looking for Lorenzo from 2012. Uh, that's the last time we seen her when she was off looking for Lorenzo. That was like 11 years ago. So I'm like, okay, I guess the search is still on, I suppose. I'm like, well, damn. We all, ugh. But I say, it's pretty cool. At least we got something in the mansion, so I'll take something. Yeah, I'll take what I can get from them. Um, but anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you all thought about this episode. I thoroughly enjoyed. I'm telling you again, I enjoyed that Ashford scene though because Spencer was not playing with Miss Porsha, and I loved every second of it. He was letting her know, "B, I ain't going nowhere." I loved it. Cracked her face. So anyway, hit the comments, and I will see y'all all later. Hope you all have a great night. Peace.